Menteri Rangba ka Meghalaya Conrad ke sangma hakasngi balang upentip bana kalyang Menteri Rangba du kari Narendra Modi ula Pynthikna ban bishar benya halor kamat kabayadai bat ka jingdawa pentrekam ya ka inner line permit ILP ka jingkenthop ya ka ktien Khasi bat Garo nalor ki weipat kimat bala letra da ka kenhun nong mi khmat na ka jella habakaran syakilat pathai khubor usangma ulaong nilaya mir jingmut bat pentip syau halor ki jingakran ki barang ya chakmat ha kabayadai bat ki kam ya penbet put bana kalyang Menteri Rangba du kari ula penpau ka jingsongkhya halor ki jingja baper ki balaja badru balai bayakum kini kimat ki bahapo uput usam jongkari amla banweng Prime Minister ula airu ka jingero ya ki nongyalam kathan North East halor ka jingshem ya ki senjam bat ongru ba kini ki de ki jing e ki ba sham shitom Henry watla kata ki nongyalam jong ki jella baper menta ki la shim khia halor kani ka benta ula penpau ru ka jingkemen halor kani ka benta bat Pynthikna ru halor baro kilat jingkershan na kalyang ka sorkar ha kabayadai bat ka jingdawa pentrekam ya ka ILP ha ka jella nakalyang Chief Minister Conrad sangma ulaong baka kenhun nong mi khmat na ka jella kiladap ban penpau ha khmat Prime Minister halor ka jingang nuat jong upat ba ka jella na ka benta ban ajeda ya ki trai muluk halor ka jing penpau jong Chief Minister halor ka jingang nuat jong ki pat ka jella na ka benta ban kenthop ya ka ktien Khasi bat Garo ha ka khernet ka bafra ni 8th schedule nakalyang Prime Minister ula penpau ba usngau thu halor ki jing e ki bakum kinong song snong ki akendu bat kularu ban bishar benya halor kani ka benta ha kabayadai bat ka jing ya keren ya suk ka badang ya chakmat bat ka seng HNLC Prime Minister ula penpau ya ka jing ang nuat na ka benta ban yo pat ya ka jing suk ka banne ha ka jella Meghalaya bat kenturu ya ka sorkar jella ban penya chakmat ya ka ne ka kam khnang ban la ban pinkut no kham koloi Nila persang lingba ka MRSSA ru nila pensyai hau halor ka MRSSA bat ulasya skor bahayangi bat usngau thu ya ka jingsong khia jong ki pat ba ka than chatai lamingi bat ula ongru ba un sa syong bishar ya ka ne ka kam bat un sa pentip sya ka sorkar jella bat penlongru ka jingakran ru bat ka tanat kampo yang
We had a number of issues that we discussed and all very important issues. And we have discussed and updated him regarding the discussion going on the border talks, and he expressed his concern about different incidents that keep taking place and why within a country these matters cannot be resolved. And he was very appreciative of the leadership in the Northeast for having taken the initiative. And he said that these are very difficult challenges, but yet the leadership at different states is now taking this up, and he expressed a lot of happiness in that, and he assured of all support from the government side. Similarly, for the talks with the HNLC also, he was very keen that there should be long-lasting peace in the state of Meghalaya, and again he expressed his happiness, and he wanted us to move forward in this issue and try to resolve it at the earliest. We placed before him the need and the desire of the people of the state for the inclusion of Garo and Khasi language in the 8th schedule, and for that also he understood the concerns that were there. He understood the challenges that our people are facing. We mentioned to them that out of the entire process, the fact that our children have to sometimes are not able to give the examination because there are languages which are not known to them. Those languages come up, and this puts a lot of challenges. And so even if provisions can be created where at least in the examinations for a starting point we could have some kind of provisions. Up to that level also we discussed with the Prime Minister. We sat for almost 25 minutes with him in one of the longest meetings we've had with the Honorable Prime Minister, and he said that yes, these are genuine concerns, but he expressed the challenges in terms of the different languages, having the different scripts that are there, and having to manage all of that. So those challenges were there, but he definitely has has expressed his concern about this issue, and he said definitely that he will examine it. Similarly, for the ILP also, we expressed our concerns. Today happens to be the International Indigenous Day, and just one day before that, we met Honorable Prime Minister and expressed to him the desire of the people of the state to have a mechanism in our state where we could have provisions through which we could protect the interest of the people of the state, and hence we expressed that ILP is one of the ways in which we can do it. We have tried through MRSSA also. We explained to him about MRSSA also, and he gave us a very patient hearing, and he understood the concerns of the people of the Northeast, and he also has said that he will examine the matter, and he will be in touch with the state government, and he will have a discussion with the Home Ministry also. Apart from that, we had mentioned to him about the externally aided projects. As you are aware that about 80% of the amount that comes to Meghalaya is repaid back by the Government of India. That is meant for the Northeast states, and hence Government of India approves the projects that are finally sanctioned, and the Government of India has made a comment, and Finance Ministry, that Meghalaya has applied and for more than 12,000 crores, which is higher than all the rest of the other Northeast smaller states put together. So therefore, there has to be some kind of a control over over Meghalaya's proposals, because they have taken more than what other small states have taken, and hence we requested the Honorable Prime Minister that we are performing, and the reason why we're getting these projects cleared by the different banks is because we have been able to implement properly and submit the necessary reports properly, and hence we should not be penalized for that. And so Honorable Prime Minister understood, and we told him also that based on the different life cycle approach that we have, and how Government of India's programs are actually being complemented by these projects that we've taken up under the EAPs, and hence these EAPs are actually helping us in the overall goals and targets which Government of India itself has put forward, and Government of India itself is trying to achieve. And we also shared with him some of the achievements of the state in terms of the Jal Jeevan Mission, in terms of MGNREGS, in terms of immunization, the health of women, and especially maternal mortality, how it has come down drastically in the last 5 years. And we also shared with him some of our vision of the future, where we would like to ensure that there would be strong economic growth in the state, and we shared about our vision for a $10 billion economy. So those are the matters that were discussed, and many more other things which are minor in nature. If you have noticed, we have not been blaming anybody. We have simply been saying that we need to take steps. It's a very complicated matter. You have to understand. Very easy for you to just say blame this and blame that. One has to understand the background of how things happened, the complication in which the decisions had to be taken. Yes, there is much more to be done. I don't disagree with that. There is a lot of work to be done, and in fact a lot of steps to be taken politically also, and from the administration side also. But I don't think blaming anybody will really add or resolve the problem out here. I appeal that we should work constructively in a positive manner by bringing everybody together and finding a peaceful and long-lasting solution in my opinion.
So talking about Manipur.
Yes, when we met stranded, you mean our students? Yeah. So good. You asked the question. We had met the health minister, and we met the agriculture minister, and we have proposed to both of them that the students who are studying in RIMS and in the Central Agriculture University in Imphal, if for 1 year they can be provided a space or a slot here in Shillong, either in RIMS for the medical or anywhere closer in Northeast, and in the Barapani campus of the CAU, where the students for agriculture can come at least for 1 year. So we got a very positive response from the minister, but the decision has not been taken, because I think decision will be taken with the Honorable Home Minister and other cabinet ministers. But both the ministers were very positive, and they said yes, it's a very good suggestion, and we will positively examine it. Is what they told us.
What about
the KHDC has already approached me verbally. We have had a verbal discussion, so they will be writing to me officially with a small proposal in this line. And so the district council will start working on it very soon. I expect maybe in about a month or 2 months' time, we should be receiving things, and I hope the work will start this year itself. But apart from that, there are many other agencies also that are doing it. But what I said was, of course, more of a generic line and a stand where I feel that it should be done at a larger scale, and I think the Indigenous Peoples Forum can be a platform through which these kind of exercises can also take.